Hey guys, happy Friday. This is the student council report. The meeting was called to order on Thursday during third period last week.
We discussed a little bit about advisory. We discussed to put up the idea of having advisory 15 minutes every day instead of Friday.
The response was about 70-30. A lot of people really like the idea of having 15 minutes every day instead of advisory on Friday.
We also brought up how our last week our cell phone announcement overall worked. For the most part, everybody said it was good and they enjoyed class a bit more and not having that distraction of other students having their cell phones out, and pretty much overall seemed all good.
Yeah. We talked about the committee reports, and Hadley's group with Miss Peterson's day, it meets every Tuesday, and
Griffin, he's doing a Cougar Pride committee, and he is still debating on the time and place he wants to do that. We decided to, Taylor S. mentioned to start a late start Wednesday. That was approved by Hadley, and Hadley decided to go further into that discussion and bring it up in the 4J school district.
The meeting was adjourned by Taylor S., and that about wraps it up. It was pretty fun.
What do students do if they have feedback for you guys, or if they have ideas that they want to share? How do they get that information to you?
Who's in charge of this whole meetings?
You could totally come to me or any of your science representatives, because they are the ones that make motions and movements, and so they would probably be the best ones to talk to. But I'm always also available.
If I don't have lunch with you, how do I get in touch with you?
Email.
All right.
Jinx. That's pretty good.
Jinx again.
Here are Piper and Taylor's email addresses, and both of these email addresses are at 4j.lane.edu. All right, so today for advisory, we are going to be talking about our vision and dreams for Cal Young and for our community. So the first thing is our quick write. Go back and think about the video that we showed at the end of announcements this morning. And what we want you to do is reflect upon that video and think about what are your visions and dreams for Cal Young. That's what we want you to write about. So teachers, please pause the video, and you should be finished students by 9:15. You are going to be sharing these out with your classmates, so make sure that you complete the quick write. Okay, your objectives for today. Students will identify their dreams for Cal Young and our community. Advisory classes will work together to outline a plan of something that they will commit to doing in an effort to achieve one or more of those dreams. There will not be an exit ticket today because we want to give you a little extra time at the end of the day to start brainstorming on materials and things that you might want to bring for next week's door decoration and sharing of your vision and dreams and the work that you're committed to doing as an advisory class. So now if everyone would take a look at your quick write, and as a class, take about 5 minutes to share those out and identify commonalities between them. So what are some things that students have in common with their dreams and their visions for Cal Young and for our community? And if you can brainstorm and kind of come up with a consensus on one dream or maybe just a couple that you as an entire advisory class believe and that you feel strongly about. The next thing you're going to do once you have that common dream, you're going to determine a plan to support the achievement of it. So what will each person in your advisory class commit to doing in order to fulfill that dream and in order to realize that vision for our school and our community? Teachers, if you would please email those to me, the dreams that they come up with. Again, it should just be pretty much like one overarching dream that you have, or one vision that you all have, and then one plan to support that dream. Okay, so just an example, in case this helps. One example of a dream would be, we have a dream that all students and staff at Cal Young will recognize the contributions each person here brings to our school. And in order to move this dream forward and fulfill it, each student in our advisory commits to verbally recognizing at least 2 students or staff per day for something specific that we feel makes a positive contribution to Cal Young. All right, and then once you come up with these, as you heard earlier, there's going to be time next week to share those dreams and those commitments with the rest of the students. So teachers, you'll email those to me as soon as you figure them out, so we have those. But also next week, you're going to be decorating your doors to share that vision and that dream and commitment out to the rest of the students and to our community, because as you recall, on the 24th of February, when we have our CY showcase and our families and students and staff are all here, those doors will be on display and judged for our door decorating competition. The other important thing about this is once you do come up with this commitment, it really is important that you follow through with it. So next week we are going to ask you to check in and see how it's going and see what you've been able to do and what the difference maybe has made and what kind of differences you're seeing in terms of school climate or the vision that you have for the school. So good luck, everyone. We're looking forward to seeing what you have in store for our school and our community.